Yar, hello folks, and welcome back to Let's Play. Oh, sorry, it's Mass Effect 3, not Assassin's Creed. I'm Serious JG. Assassin's Creed is done, sadly. There might be more content. I'll do some DLC. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here for Mass Effect 3. And, yeah, as I restore from exactly where the last video ended, and make some vague effort to comedically pretend I didn't know what LP I was working on. Yeah, whatever. Hold on a second, folks. Oh, sorry about that. Look at all those pictures. All these people that have been murdered by Zaid. Actually, I'm not sure what these pictures are meant to represent. They're probably supposed to be press clippings of hers somehow. Again, Bobo finally pointed out, yeah, I think you might be in her shot. But,
Commander.
She's got nothing to say. Call me a creep, but I think I like her outfit better than the character. At least Miranda had some backstory and stuff. This person's just like, here's a shrink-wrapped sex doll for you.
Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You would think she'd never seen a Prothean before. How do you see with only two eyes? Evolution has taken a strange turn in this cycle.
Well, I do have to sometimes take old one-eyed Jack to the optometrist.
Commander.
So, just jokes with him this time. All sorts of jokes. Sit down at the shuttle bay, because now I've pretty much got to talk to everybody just in case. What up, Cortez?
Sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley's team.
Didn't really
Sometimes
get a lot of help.
we aren't all alone in this war.
It's easy to forget when they're just NPCs who exist only to create false tension.
I appreciate you checking in on me.
Oh, see, that's nice.
Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
Okay, so we're still buddies. I'm just curious now. Am I going to be able to afford this super shotgun? I believe I will be able to afford the super shotgun. I can almost afford to buy it without that 10% markup. If I can't, it's going to be awfully close. And we've got one other side mission to do before we get back to the Citadel. So yeah, I think our next trip to the Citadel, super shotgun time. Are you excited about it, James? You should be.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
You hear voices in your head, they counsel you, they understand, they talk to you.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Am I the only one for whom U2's Rattle and Hum album is playing in their heads at all times? Their heads. Alright, crew deck. Oh, Nemesis. Man, you know, I've actually been enjoying fighting. Well, not the Geth so much. Well, other than the big pack of primes, I didn't have too much trouble with the Geth. Your mileage may vary. You might come back and laugh at that comment, but it's Cerberus and their little flippity ninjas that are giving me fits.
Machines. Carbon or silicon. Is there really a difference?
People feel emotion. Artificial intelligence is programmed.
Punch me, I get angry. I don't choose. I just get angry.
Dude's right, but let's see what happens when we support
Our
Chakras.
emotions are programming.
That's not the same thing. Our emotions are a natural response.
Disease, parasites, lions ate their prey alive.
Synthetics emulate life, but they aren't truly alive.
I hate them. I hate them all.
Precisely. Thank you, Commander.
I give up on you two.
You're so completely wrong. I can't be bothered to explain why. So once again, I don't know why I keep wanting to see both sides of these conversations. Whatever they're going for with these little support one guy, support the other guy things, it's really not a whole lot to it. If I ever play through this game again, if I do the Renegade FemShep run, I have to remember not to get chocolates on the ship in 3. You're supposed to get the other doctor instead, actually. Better rewards.
People feel emotion.
Genetics don't make us alive. It's our self-awareness, curiosity, and capacity to evolve.
Well put, Commander.
Of course you'd say
Who was
that.
I agreeing
You two
with?
are practically machines yourselves.
Boo-hoo. You know what? I'm not getting drunk with you later.
Good to see you, Commander.
Thanks for sticking on my side, otherwise you could go to hell.
How are you, Commander?
How are you, you robot? You freaking machine! Rebuilt by Cerberus for the purpose of killing. That was pretty weak on me, my part. Okay, I didn't think I had new upgrades, but...
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for the help, big man. I'm not even gonna check for more. You're starting out with some bland-ass shit, Liara. It's not that I hate the Liara character, but I was just thinking, how would I go about it on a second run as FemChap? Liara would be a romantic option no matter who you play as, male or female, and it's just never one that I'm never gonna bother with.
Later.
Ooh.
Later.
Damn, Garrus, you're back to your old ways. You're not even giving me a little excuse going into that discussion. So I could reassign squad mate powers. That costs money, and I'm apparently right on the edge of being able to afford the super shotgun. I'm wondering if I could fix Ashley. She's broken, you know. Oh, I guess it doesn't cost anything to do it once. Alright, so it doesn't cost anything to do it once. If you do it again, it costs you. So, no harm, no foul on reassigning Ashley's power. Worst case scenario is we don't bother to use her and it doesn't matter. But I'd like to give her another chance. It's too bad, though. That power that she has is a useful power. It just apparently doesn't work right.
A little busy right now. A little busy right now.
So you can basically all fuck off. They had one amusing little dialogue if you talk to Tali, and an amusing little thing. Yeah, basically the engineering deck is the hotbed of fun stuff happening this time. Centurions deploy smoke screens to conceal their movements. They also have this one eye with a little red dot that goes back and forth. And of the many, many things that were wrong with the end of the Battlestar Galactica remake, I always thought they were going to do something with the Centurions, and they never really did. Like, why are these guys taking orders from the Cylons who look like people? Spoilers for that series, they never really did anything interesting with those guys. I think at the end they were given their own spaceship and told to fly off and find their own fate. Okay, so Aquitas is where we're meant to go next, I suppose. I don't even know what our mission is here. Home to the famous Iron Canyons, Aquitas has reddish iron oxide dust, hematite, covering much of its surface, and significant blue cobalt deposits that freckle the terrain. Oh, they're like fair-skinned, freckled Irish folk. Terrain explorers have discovered hot springs. Hot springs! They've discovered hot springs! Hot springs in the Polaroid cups. And you can spin a little wheel, and there should be like a 2/3 chance that you'll be able to successfully dig hot springs. But it's actually rigged, and the guy always frickin' fails. And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I couldn't dig hot springs." You're like, "Fuck you, Dogapunk!" Sorry, I'm thinking about other games. Heated by magma in the planet's crust, in a strange combination of science and hucksterism, a small facility exports water from these springs, which is bottled and sold as having medicinal properties. Oh, yeah, they have snake wells, too. The funds are then used to maintain a research station, which has discovered some fossil evidence that Aquitas once harbored microscopic life based on deoxyribonucleic acid in these springs. You could have just said DNA, but no, you wanted to stretch it out. Where am I supposed to be going? Pietas. Why is this planet even, like, lit up? This system is lit up like there's something going on here. Okay, hold on. What the hell's going on? Shore leave, fossils, priority citadel, Hades Nexus, Prothean Sphere, Citadel, Athena Nebula. What? Minos Wasteland. I don't really want to waste fuel flying around. But it's marked like there's something important going on here. Found that. That is a DLC. Okay. 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 Chemical burn things we found. That is DLC. That is DLC. Colonies in your proper find the Cerberus connection. Other distance moved by getting them Cerberus intel. I don't know if we messed that up somehow. But no, I don't. Okay. 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 So here's what we're going to do. We're going to save our game. And if we fly around the Minos Wasteland and there's nothing to do or see, then there's nothing to do or see, and I just load. Because now I'm all nitpicky about wasting fuel. Nothing is marked as being important here. Like, go here and do a mission. There does not appear to be anything that we can scan. So I don't know why it's lit up. That's usually the way they mark that a system has important plot stuff. Generally meaning actual, you know, missions, as opposed to Antithex. That's a neat name for a planet. As opposed to just, you know, come here and look for Prothean data disks or what the fuck ever. Not appear to be hidden systems over there. Well, I suppose it'll keep. I'm trying to. I was trying to press the start button. That's okay. We can load from here. Okay, yeah, not sure what's going on with this, but it's nothing that we need to concern ourselves with, I think. So let's get to the Citadel, I guess. That much faster. That's too bad. I thought we had one more mission to do. I'll be disappointed if we're like 1,000 credits short of being able to buy the super ultimate shotgun. But that is a possibility that exists now. Nothing going on here either. Alright. Okay, we will we just need to wander around the Citadel. Maybe we'll get credits for returning some of these items. Meet Asari Counselor is the next major plot thing. Personal apartment, that starts the Citadel Shore Leave DLC. Dock 42 starts the Project Leviathan DLC. Dr. Bryson's... No, that's Dr. Bryson's lab. Dock 42 starts the Omega DLC, where you help Arya T'Loak. I guess any of those we could do before the next main plot mission. I don't have to wait till near the end to do those. But we're not going to do any of them right this second, anyway.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
The only place I specifically remember somebody needing something was the Presidium Commons, but actually I'm sure there's lots of places where cool shit's gonna go down. Presidium Commons, let's go to the embassies last, because that's where we'd go to buy our super shotgun. No, let's go there first.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
I was just thinking it's possible we'll come just a little short, just outside of our top 10, and that maybe we'll get credits as a reward for some of the crap that we're dropping off around the Citadel. But generally we don't get credits. Generally we just have somebody say, hey, good job, and we get war assets. So, yeah, whatever. We want to check the map for... Sorry, Counselor. Sorry, War Strategist. Sorry, War Strategist is probably the only one I care about talking to right now, because Sorry, Counselor will move the plot, and I don't want to do that. Sorry, War Strategist is probably waiting for us to give them something. Oh, Ambassador. Hey, buddy.
Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
No problem.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world. The Reapers have come.
Yeah, I know. I know the feeling.
Sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Elcor warriors, you're kidding.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
Well, we know we have access to the system. I thought we'd helped them out already, but or at least explored. But we'll see what we can do. I'm an Elcor booster. I like the Elcor. I'll take the Elcor over the Hanar, but the Hanar are the other, like, people have like strange fondness for the Elcor and the Hanar because they're like kind of not treated all that well in the Mass Effect universe. But I really feel like the Elcor, Volus, and the Hanar, like the races that are Citadel races but don't get the respect. I kind of dig them all, honestly. But I'm big on the Elcor and the Volus, probably going back to the conversations between their ambassadors in the very first game.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander.
It will save our entire planet, I'm sure.
Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
I did not remember there being a mission for this. But is there an actual mission? I don't think I got this before. An Elcor on the Citadel needs the code of the... No. Code of the Ancients I got. Elcor requested an emergency extraction for warriors and civilians trapped on the homeworld. Search for survivors in Dakuna and rescue them as possible and return. You know what? Fuck the Citadel, man. I'm gonna go back and do that now. I mean, the Elcor need our help. I'm gonna pretend that this is more urgent than it probably actually is.
Select a destination. 1 moment, please.
I think the rest of the Citadel stuff will keep. The Elcor warriors need our help, man. I'll call them living tanks with pride if those living tanks will go to Earth and help us out. I mean, shit. Let's say while I'm here I can drop off any quest items, but I didn't see any people marked here as wanting to help.
To transfer to a zone with Reapers.
The Reaper Zone. I feel a little bad for them now that I know what they are. Whatever they used to be, they've been repurposed by Reapers. Hey,
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
Oh, okay, well, whoever you are, we already dealt with you in a previous video, and I forgot about it. Yeah, man, let's go help out the Elcor. I am, as I mentioned, an Elcor booster. Go Team Elcor! Man, forget Team Jacob and Team whoever the other guy is. I'm on Team Elcor. I want that chick from Twilight to get it on with the Elcor. You know, Bobo was kind enough to buy me the Twilight on DVD because I wanted to. I had it on my Amazon wish list because there's a riff tracks for it, I never got around to watching it, so I need to do that. The Nimbus cluster. I think that's where the Elcor planet was. The good news is that it was in a system. I don't think you had to look too far to find it. Oh, Masana is no longer 100%. Wait a minute, Masana isn't marked as having any assets at all. Well, I guess we'll go check it out. I'm hoping we don't waste a lot of fuel here, but... maybe we're wasting fuel here. Because this doesn't seem like the system where they were. Maybe they're not in this cluster at all. Maybe I'm just completely wrong about where they were. That would actually kind of suck because, you know what? Yeah, it's actually kind of important that we not... I won't let me exit. Fine, I'll just get game over. It's actually kind of important that we not waste fuel because we are right on the cusp of being able to afford right on the cusp of being able to afford a new weapon from Spectre Requisitions. So now I'm loading before we even went to the Citadel to talk to the Elcor, so I feel like kind of jumping back farther than maybe I realized when I allowed myself to get taken out there, but is Fortis the system that Dakuna was in? I don't think it was. Hold on. We have a Dakuna mission here. But it doesn't really tell us where Dakuna is. Maybe I just need to end the video and actually... Well, let's check this other system. I was thinking maybe I should just end the frickin' video and actually figure out where it's at by checking the video where we previously visited. Well, we're getting close to the end of the video. Maybe I'll just poke around and see if I can't find it. Or maybe I just ought to find it off screen so I'm not wasting your time. The options are many, folks. Oh, it was in the Salean Nebula. That's where it was. Guarantee you now. That's where it was. Because we couldn't even find it until the Salean Nebula became reaperfied. Oh, well. Could have sworn it was in here someplace. Don't think they live on a gas giant. I mean, the gravity's high, but it's not a gas giant. So this isn't being a very good video, folks, but it's promising to get exciting next time, because now it looks like next time we're going to have like an Elcor rescue mission. Every time I see a blue world, I think it's it. They might be a little different from us physiologically, folks, but the Elcor basically live on an Earth-type planet, I can tell you that. This I can feel in my guts. There's a green world, that might be it, actually. Yeah, that's it. So, Fontes in the whatever cluster. Let's restart mission on Citadel. Squad mates do more damage in order to attack a specific target. And although I got on this big all-fired...
Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I got on this all-fired rush about heading back to Dakuna, but I don't see any reason not to check and buy a shotgun before we go, now that I think about it. Honestly, can't remember whether I did this mission for the Elcor or not in my previous play.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
Give you some cash.
A code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes.
I'll fail utterly,
We might
but
be able
still.
to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Just a few. You know, no big deal.
No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the numbers, but I think
Look, I filled out all the
That damn good.
every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
But I don't care. Oh man, it's getting pretty dark. Alright, well, it's by Geth whatever. Commendation, Captain Riley. Captain Riley, an N7 operative, has been nominated for commendation for valor in her actions at Sion. Approval from a Spectre would fast-track the award process. Sure. Oh yeah, we can afford. We got money to spare. Geth target jamming tech. I don't really know what that does for us, but it's tempting to get this even. But no, even though I won't use it, the Wraith, and then we can power it up to 5 or not. But you know what? Let's save our game again, because if it turns out that it's not, if it doesn't stand out head over heels above the thing that I'm already having Tali and James use, maybe I won't bother with it, and I'll get the Paladin instead. Because as much fun as it is to fire sticky bombs, it's a weird sort of pistol. I almost wish it would let me just equip it for myself and check it out here. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother, right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. That sort of thing. I don't know if there's enough time left in the game to get all the credits we'd need to buy that pistol, but probably by the time, maybe by the time we're done with all the DLC, they'll throw enough credits at us. Hey buddy, what up?
Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow.
Are you the same ambassador from before? Because you were a good dude. The ambassador for the Elcor was a lot more sympathetic to Shepard than most other characters on the Citadel from Mass Effect 1. And I'm now like skipping through their dialogue. I know it's rude.
How do your people?
Proudly, mixed pride and shame. Our enemies.
I'll take the Normandy.
Relief, small hope, anxiously.
Dakuna burns, Shepard. It burns big time. Get your ass over there and rescue Dakuna, you son of a bitch. Badass fully. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm sure they are. Next time, folks, we're going to rescue the Elcor from Dakuna on the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. Yeah, thank you, lady. And we'll be back next time for more. Bye-bye.